Everyone. You may remember some time ago I made a card with a fishing rod on, which replaced a couple of letters in the word birthday. And that was for a lady that I used to teach when she was 5. Long time ago. Anyway, she messaged me again and asked if I would make a card for her mother for Mother's Day. So that's what I'm kind of partway through thinking about. The wording she wanted was to my wonderful mother, or mum, I beg your pardon, to my wonderful mum. So I fiddled around through my dies, goodness knows what, to see what I'd got, to see how much of that sentiment I could actually do with dies and what I could do with computer printing or whatever, or stamps. I'm sorry, I'm very croaky today. I seem to have been suffering with my chest a lot this winter, but I hope you can understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, what I thought I would do would be to have a square card and have to my, and I'd found various wonderfuls. Here are some of my wonderfuls. I've got 1, 2, 3 wonderfuls. 1, 2, and this is the third one. And I think you can tell by the fact that this one is now silver which one I've opted for. I've opted for this one. So, which one is it? It's that one. That's the one. That one also had the word mum that went with it, but I decided to use huge letters for that and decorate those instead. So I'm not sure of the make of these. I've had them a long, long time, but I don't even think I've used them. I think they may be Alexandra Renke. I don't know. I have absolutely no recollection. So what I intend to do is this. Square card. My square cards are about 150 centimetres each side. Not quite 150, because our A4 size means it's about 14.9 centimetres, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, the panel that I put on is about 14 centimetres. So in order to get the bits of text that I wanted in the position I wanted on the computer, I drew a square. Well, first of all, I had the size I see of paper on the screen, the exact size of a piece of A4. So I then drew my 14 centimetre, 140 millimetre square. And when I put that against it, it is exactly the same size. So I wanted to have 2 my in the top and on Mother's Day in the bottom. So I went up to the computer with my letters, with my die cuts, and I was kind of going like this in front of the screen. Do you see what I mean? I was holding these up in front of the screen so I could see what the positioning would be like. So having been satisfied with that, I took away the square, just printed the 2 bits off, and that was it. And then got my panel die and just cut it out. So now all I have to do is fill in the rest. So you can see I'm going to put wonderful there. Mum, I have cut this out. I cut the plain ones out in white for the back, just to give it another layer. And somewhere for these ones to adhere. And then I have cut another one with white, and I intend putting that in the centre. These are the bits that came off it. And I'm just wondering whether I want to dry emboss these just to give a little bit, I think I will, just to give a little bit of, interest. I'm just going to put them in this snow folder and see if they don't look nice, then I can cut some more, can't I? So let's just do this. Okay. Let's just do this. What she said as well was she likes flowers and bright colours. So we're going to do some flowers and we're going to do them in bright colours. So here's the mum. So this should just got a bit of texture. Oh, it's quite nice. Little bit of texture on. So I think I'll stick these on now before I lose them. Having lost my little clump of grass stamp yesterday, which made me very cross. I think that's why I didn't get on very well with my videos. I was feeling very cranky. I hate losing things that, you know, that I really like. So there's an M. Let's put this M on. It, to me, with just a little bit of something on it, it makes it not quite so stark somehow. Just going to have to wipe that because I moved it around a bit when I was trying to get it on. And this is sort of satin silver. I don't know where it's from, no idea, but it's black on the back. Okay, there's that one. Let's just pop that on there a minute and we'll do the next letter. Oops, get the right way. There we are. The U. That's another way we differ from people on the other side of the pond. We say mum and you say mom. I don't know where that came from. Let's just give that a wipe as well. They're so skinny, these letters, that even with a trail of glue, some of it squishes out. So I'll just get rid of it. Okay, put that under there as well. Now the last one. I'll whiz this one because you don't want to watch glue dry, do you? So I'll whiz this up a bit more quickly. Okay. Let's pop this on the top. There. Now, Wonderful's going to go like this. Mum is going to go like that. But what I want to do with it is to decorate it with some flowers. Okay, that's going to go like that. All right, that's going to go onto my card front like that. I will stick those on in a mo. The flowers that I thought I would put on, I went looking through some of, I've still got papers, I don't use papers. Look at these. Can you imagine me using these? Well, I can't either, but there is a saving grace. The other side of these ones are some sort of plain things. So, do you see? All is not lost. I can't see me using that side at all. But I think this particular one, this sort of, it's almost like, it looks like watercolour and it's sort of almost like mist. Beautiful. Do you see? So I thought I would have this colour. I thought that would look nice with silver. So I'm going to cut this out. This particular piece. And I'm going to do something else with it. You're probably wondering what that stamp was doing on my desk. Well, you're about to find out. Okay. Just to add a little bit of interest to this paper, I'm going to emboss this design onto it in silver. This is my favourite things background stamp of overblown roses, that kind of thing. So get some Versamark, there it is, and some silver embossing powder, of which I do not have an abundance anymore. Look at that. I have to see if I've got some more somewhere. I probably have, but we'll see. So I won't be putting all of this on, but I will keep it for other things because I won't be using much, because I intend cutting out some of these little flowers here. Okay. And this is, it doesn't matter if it's, you know, done properly, evenly, smudged or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just to give a bit more interest to this paper before I die cut the flowers from it. Okay, let us put this on. I think some of these things actually, you know, you could sort of snip up as ephemera sort of thing for multimedia things, but I can't see me using them as is. They're not my style at all, as lots of you would know. Okay, let's try that. Pop that away for a minute. Get a piece of scrap, and here's my silver. I wanted something that was fairly open design with sort of lines, just to add a bit of interest to the background. Give it a little jiggle. I do like having a little jiggle. There we go. Pop this back, and then we'll heat set that. Okay. There we go. Right. Now I'm just going to cut a few of these, and then we're going to use them to put randomly around the mum. So I'll try and cut some from the darker areas and some from the lighter areas, so we've got a little bit of variation. Let's just see how we go. These are only paper, needless to say. Often when I put embellishments like this on, I would have card ones, but these are only paper, but I think they'll be fine. I'm going to put them in my little tray in sizes so that, you know, I don't have to fiddle around. If I'm putting them down, I might as well just put them where I can see which size I've got. They're really sticking in these. I suppose it's because the silver was just embossed, and it's probably quite attractive to the metal. Okay, let's do some more. I'll whiz this up as well until I've got enough. Let's see how we go on with this little lot. See if this is enough. Okay, here's my card front. Let's put on Wonderful first. I'll just give these a sort of vague position. Wonderful. I think that'd be all right there. Right, let me glue that. Right. Wonderful is going to go there. Right. Now, here's my L-shaped ruler. That's supposed to be a T-shaped ruler, but we will just use it nevertheless. Right. Where are we going to go? Where do we want those about? About there. I think that's okay. Right, let's just a bit of glue on this. The first M. And the second M. I want to get these two the same distance from the edge, and then the U can go in the middle of those two. That's why I tend to do one end and then the other, rather than going from one side to the other, if you know what I mean. Okay. Now I'm going to be looking how far there is there to how far there is here, this side. And I think that looks about right. Now we'll do the U and try and get this as centrally as we can between the other two. Right. Okay. Gosh, good job that landed but aside up, wasn't it? That's a bit high. Let's just drag it down just a tad. Oh, doesn't want to. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay. There we go. Oh! There we go. Let me just press that down with a block. There we are. Now, what I want to do next is to start adding some of these, but what I think I'm going to do is to just add a little bit more colour in places, just to make them a bit more vibrant. So let's have a bit of salty ocean, shall we? That'll do. Let's just see where we're going with these. I don't know if we want any of the large ones, actually. They are kind of very big, aren't they? This is a sort of another version of the initial I did the other day with little flowers on. This is the same flower die set that I used for that. Okay. I did think it might be an idea if I had a few little leaves as well. So I've got this is one of the freebies from Gummiapan. Every time you make an order from Gummiapan, whether it's from the British site or the Swedish one, they send you a little freebie die, and they're always tiny. They're always so cute. So I will cut a few of these, and I'll cut them from this same paper, and then I'll just colour them green. So I'll whiz this up as well, because I don't want to be spending too long just die cutting a whole bunch of little leaves. I think this paper's a bit thin. I'm going to do some in card. Tiny bit. Let's just try a few of these and see where we go. Let's put some colour on them. Okay, I have just coloured 4 little leaves, and I'm just going to now stick some of these with underneath, coming out from some of the petals, some of the flowers. So it's just going to be a question of a little drop of glue, and then we'll put on leaf and a flower. Okay, and where else shall we have one? Down this way. So we'll put one down here. With a leaf and a flower. Just add a bit more glue there, I think. Okay. Just turn that a bit so the leaf doesn't show through that hole in the... There we go. Okay, and where else shall we put one? Down here somewhere. Okay. Pop it on there. A leaf. And flower. Put these 2 little chaps at the top here. One there. One there. We can put another little leaf, perhaps on this one. Okay. I don't want to put so many flowers on that you can't actually see the word mum. It would kind of defeat the object a bit, wouldn't it, really? Right, popped up more glue. And this one. Just a few more to do. And then I can start putting some little centres in. One there, and one just there. Okay. Now, here are my little tiny gems. I've been trying to get some more of these, and I can't actually find these really, I think they're about, I don't know, one or maybe 2 millimeters. They're very, very small, but so pretty. And they're not fat. They don't stick up too much, making a card expensive to send through the mail. So we're almost there. Almost. Right. I've got a few more of those up there left. Plenty more of that to use for other things. So now we need to put this onto the front. And I think we will elevate it onto foam tape. There we go. I'm sorry I've been so croaky. I try to keep my mouth closed a lot of the time so that I don't get bouts of coughing. But I hope you've been able to follow what I was doing, and I hope my lady will like the card, and her mum would like it too. So as ever, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Do please give a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Thank you.